And on the legalization of same-sex marriages ahead of the Supreme Court hearing tomorrow, the centre has filed its affidavit in the top court, saying a big no. The centre has opposed the legalization of same-sex marriage in the country, saying the Indian system presupposes a union of two persons of opposite sex, not in conformity with societal morality and Indian ethos. Legal editor Harish Nair joining us on the broadcast with the details. Harish, the Supreme Court had asked the centre's view. The centre in its affidavit has said that it is against same-sex marriage.
Yes, that's right, Pratibha. A big development as far as the debate over the legalization of same-sex marriage is concerned. The centre has opposed legalization of same-sex marriage, saying that same-sex marriage relation cannot be compared to the Indian family concept of a husband, a wife, and children born out of the union. And the Indian system presupposes a union of two persons of opposite sex, and it's not in conformity with societal morality and Indian ethos. And in fact, it says the notion of marriage itself necessarily and inevitably presupposes a union between two persons of the same opposite sex living together as partners and having a sexual relationship with same-sex individual is not comparable with Indian family unit concept of a husband, a wife, and children, which necessarily presupposes a biological family, man as a husband, a biological wife as a wife, and a child born out of union between the two who are reared by biological man. In fact, the centre has raised societal morality and Indian ethos as the primary ground to oppose this plea. Remember, the Supreme Court was hearing several pleas seeking recognition of same-sex marriage under the Special Marriage Act. The petitioners had submitted that the Special Marriage Act is ultra vires the Constitution of India to the extent it discriminates between same-sex couples and opposite-sex couples, denying the same-sex couples both legal rights as well as the social recognition and status that flow from the marriage. And petitioners have also significantly argued that Indian Supreme Court has always protected
so the centre has now strongly objected to it. Tomorrow the Supreme Court is going to take up a batch of petitions. Harish, thank you for joining us with those details. Slipping into a short break here. On that note, we'll be right back with the top stories.